Hey guys, just wanted to take a quick look at Alex Grimaldo, somebody that I've seen that's been linked to Arsenal recently, but someone I knew nothing about. So let's get into it. So I didn't know much about Grimaldo. Decided to go and find out a little bit about him. So did a little bit of a let's say a base level dive. Watched some Benfica Champions League games. Had a look at some of his statistics and his career so far. And so, who is Alex Grimaldo? So Grimaldo is a 26-year-old left back who graduated from La Masia, the Barcelona academy. He's been a regular starter for Benfica for the last 5 years, and has regularly been involved in Champions League football with some kind of 30 appearances for Benfica, including 10 appearances this season. Already at 26, well over 250 games, so he comes with some experience. Grimaldo is a left back who can actually play inside. Now, I use the term loosely because I don't think you could start him as a central midfield player, but his tendency is to come inside quite often and invert, and he is quite creative. He has a very intelligent through ball. His ability to create and assist is pretty good. He's also, he gets goals. He scored 5 goals last season. If you watch the game against Liverpool in the Champions League, you'll see where he picks the ball up, drives infield into a central midfield spot, and then plays the pass in behind the Liverpool backline for the second Benfica goal in the second leg of the game. As an attacking force, I think he is, a pretty good prospect. He has a good cross, set piece taker, scores free kicks. So there's a lot of kind of positive to him there. If you have a look at his heat map, on his heat map, you'll see that he comes inside a lot. Obviously, not as much as Martinez, who is someone I know that a lot of fans are very interested in. Doesn't come inside that much, where Martinez has pretty much played as a centre back, so he's all over the field. On his heat map, he's also tucked in as a centre midfielder, so he's all over the field. Grimaldo is very much a left-sided fullback. I wouldn't even call him a left wing back. I think he's pretty much a left back who can step into midfield and who can kind of occupy that that half space and create some things from there. Defensively is where I think I struggle with this link. Positionally, he's not too bad. I would like to see him learn a little bit more positionally. I feel like at times when he's the balanced player, the furthest defender away, he doesn't tuck in quite as much. He isn't always as aware of what's going on around him. What he does have, though, is he does have a lot of speed and an ability to recover. And I think you can see that again in the Champions League game against Liverpool. There's a point where Liverpool break on them. A pass is played through to Firmino, and it looks like Firmino's just tapping it in, and Grimaldo from nowhere comes in and gets a toe on the ball and puts it out for a corner. So he's got excellent powers of recovery. The thing that I struggle with is we're going to be playing against teams that are very unforgiving once they can get in behind, and so the whole idea of not being aware fully of what's going on and then having to recover doesn't really sit well with me. I would rather have somebody who, is defensively much more switched on, like a Tierney, somebody who can come into the middle and play, take over the centre back role if Gabriel's gone outside or something like that. Grimaldo's very short, 5'7", so couldn't play as a centre back. And so, it makes sense about the links because he would be going in as a left back replacement or a backup left back. And the price is being banded at anywhere between 10 and 17 million. So again, that would make sense. He's also got Champions League pedigree, and he played for Benfica, who had 7 clean sheets in 14 games, I believe it was last season. And so for me, I can see why the links are there, but defensively, he'd have a lot of work to do. What would be the point in signing him when we've already got Tavares? Well, for me, Tavares is more of an attacking fullback. And I think the style last season, when we didn't have the inverted left back, was that we were going to stick Tierney high and give us the width. And so when you're looking for somebody to play back up to that, Tavares makes sense. Somebody who could be high, who's got lots of pace, who can get forward, who can cross, and who can be a threat. It seems, based on the links that we've had so far, that Arsenal are changing that left back role, and they're looking to bring that left back inside more. And so Tierney started to do it last season. I'm not sure if anybody caught it. He started to do it last season. Xhaka and Smith Rowe worked really, really well together in that rotation. What I think the Grimaldo links are about would be potentially having somebody play a support role for Tierney in case Tierney gets injured. So, I understand it. Not for me. I'm not overly keen. That being said, he has shown defensive strength in terms of he's played in the back line in the Champions League against some good teams. Barcelona, they beat Barcelona to come out of their group, held Barcelona to no goals. Barcelona weren't great last season, we know, but they've still got firepower and good players. Ultimately, if it's somebody that Arsenal want to buy, then it will be somebody that I'll back. But if you were giving me the money to go and make the transfer, I wouldn't be signing him personally. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you like this video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more coming. And don't forget to click that bell. Make sure you click that bell, get notifications when new videos drop. This is the place to come for analysis. This is the place to come for informed opinion. Leave your comments here, or you can get me on my Twitter account, sensible_gunner. All that's left to say is, come on, you Gunners.